and rum.
Ooh yeah. Well, alright, we're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming, and I hope.
Hello folks, welcome to Yardie's Kitchen, and today we are making the center bone. We normally don't throw those away because it's so nice to crunch on them when you are eating your rundown. So we normally don't throw those away. But any other bones, guts, head, or anything like that that is there, you pretty much want to clean those off. The next thing that I want to also consider is that when we are breaking our mackerel into bite-sized pieces, we do not normally break it up into very small pieces. You don't want to shred it. All right, now I'm adding these ingredients to my mackerel, and we're gonna get going by just chopping them up, and then we're ready to start the cooking process. All right, so I'm chopping up scallion, garlic, tomatoes, onion, Scotch bonnet pepper, and a little bit of thyme. And once your vegetables are ready, we are gonna be making the coconut milk. You can use fresh coconut milk from the coconut, or you can use the canned one, or you can use the powdered one like we're using today, or the coconut cream. For the powdered coconut milk, you simply want to put your coconut milk in a cup of warm water and stir it in correctly, all right, or stir it in until it is totally dissolved. And then we're gonna get ready to put on our pot, and you pretty much want to set your stove on high and put some cooking oil in your pot. For this recipe, I'm using maybe about 3 or 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, and you're gonna add your onions to the oil. And guys, the procedure can change up a little bit based on your own household, but we're pretty much gonna get the same effect, all right? So, you know, you may do it a little bit different from I do, it's no problem. So I'm adding my garlic and my onion, and I just want to toast these quickly in my coconut oil. Then I'm gonna also add my thyme, and I pretty much just peel the thyme off the stems. You guys can add the stems if you want. You can do it however you so choose. And once this has the onions are start to get a little bit transparent and toasty, then you want to move to the next level. At this stage, I'm just gonna add my mackerel all chopped up, and you know, and then you're gonna try to incorporate this, saute this quickly. And guys, this procedure is very, very simple. You're just gonna saute your mackerel in the onion and garlic for a little while, and then you're gonna move to the next step. It is really and truly not a hard process. You just want to get it done, you know, systematically. I'm adding the peppers, and I'm also adding a little bit of my green onions, especially the white section, to the pot at this time. Then I'm adding my tomatoes. And remember guys, this is a stew, so you're basically adding these ingredients with the view for them to be thoroughly cooked, all right, before you add your coconut milk. I'm adding some Old Bay just to season it a little bit. And remember guys, I'm not adding a lot because Old Bay does have a little bit of salt, and we're doing salt mackerel, so please be careful with anything that adds extra salt, all right? I'm using some black pepper here, and I'm also adding a little bit of herbs de Provence. Well, I'm adding all that I have left. And you want to add any type of herb like that that you're comfortable with, just to give it a little bit of a nice flavor. Here I'm adding some pimento seeds, maybe about 6 pimento seeds. Now I'm adding some garlic powder because I love garlic, maybe about a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm adding some onion flakes, and this is the dried dehydrated onion flakes, and I really love it because it adds a lot of oniony flavor.